Alchemy Lacing here, sipping champagne and slumming it up with the WFA killer, Brooklyn's finest, the real Brooklyn heavyweight champion, Sean, the Concept Station. Now, Concept, Crazy Fist on his Facebook released a video molesting a 7-year-old child, claiming it was none other than you. What's up with that, dude?
5 years. 5 years, Crazy Fist. You want to come out of silence and start popping perversions just to create a diversion? Well, let's get it straight. You're looking at the real Brooklyn heavyweight champion.
We're looking.
Real Brooklyn heavyweight champion. And Crazy Fist, I mean, come on. Look at you. You're nothing but a Pee Wee Herman lookalike. You look like a joke. You live in Philly, where all scum come from. I mean, they stink, they smell, they call it the birthplace of freedom. Please. All I see is battered women, drug abuse, and a bunch of cesspool morons walking around thinking they have class. You call that, and they call that the better city? Nah, New York will always be the better city. Brooklyn will always be the better neighborhood.
Now, let me ask you, Sean Sation, why do you think he chose the route of molestation, perversion in his videos to get your attention? Is it because he's actually Pee Wee Herman?
Well, I mean, come on, Alchemy Lacing. Obviously, his film career hasn't gone anywhere whatsoever. I mean, what film has he been in? Nothing but, what?
Blow. He was in Blow.
Oh, yeah.
And he can blow me and you because he doesn't have the class, the style, and the charisma that you have. You can go to Hollywood and fucking make it big, dude. Speak on that.
Well, let's see. I mean, forget Rambo, forget Rocky. You're looking at the real Rambo.
What are you going to do about this punk? He's talking shit, but he's all the way in Philly. How are you going to get him to come out of the shadows of cowardice to face you?
The game plan is simple, Crazy Fist. Look at me and look at yourself in the mirror. You're nothing but a fat, out of shape, has-been, has done absolutely nothing. And to come to think of it, you always go to Center City, stuff your face in with Pat's and Gino's cheesesteaks every single day, and look at me. I keep these muscles saturated with absolute protein and good carbs.
He's not match ready, so how is he ever going to man up and face you in the ring? Isn't it just pointless? Why even bother responding to molestation? Is it because you are against molestation? Or are you against hurting children?
I am against hurting children.
And is this match for the children?
What?
Is this match for the children? Will you defend this title to save children?
I'm doing this for my fans.
And for the children.
And for all the children out there that have been molested and abused. 5 years you've been ditching the call. Now you better be ready for the pinfall, Crazy Fist, because now I am putting the challenge out. Sean Sation versus Crazy Fist. Who is the best? Who is the greatest? We're going to find out. Be a man and answer my challenge, Crazy Fist.
And stop touching children.
You're looking at the real deal. You're looking at the real Brooklyn heavyweight champion. You're looking at the man. You're looking at the concept, Sean Sation. And when you rest assured of it, I'm coming for you, Crazy Fist. One way or another.
We'll drive to Philadelphia.
One way or another, this match is going to happen.
He's getting his license.
So here we are with Bernardo, better known as Crazy Fist. And the last time we saw you was in 2006 with your departure from the WFA. So what have you been doing up until then?
Thank you for having me. Life has really been different for me since I left wrestling, and I've been trying to take a different take and point of view on everything. Everything's been good. Everything's been looking up for me. I'm glad that I was able to retire from the company on top as the youngest WFA champion, rather than to let the company retire me on my knees. So I'm glad to have time in my life and be able to leave it, and grateful to have the opportunity to do many things in life besides just wrestling. So other than that, I've been doing some movies and some great deals, and just been trying to take it easy.
That's great, and I'm happy for you. But despite all that, I'm sure you've seen the videos Sean Sation put up attacking you. What's your take on that?
What's my take on that? Sean Sation. Sean Sation, huh? Well, I mean, there's many different takes on that, but there's one main take that I personally would like to share with you today, Sean. I'm talking to you now, Sean, because I haven't seen you in a couple of years, buddy. Now I'm talking to you. All right. With this latest video, this latest, extravaganza of you making fun of me and calling me out, one thing's for certain, Sean, and this is something I've always known for as long as I've known you, and that's the fact that your talking skills, your mic skills have always been 10 times, 100 times better than your in-ring abilities, alright, Sean? I mean, it's sad, I can't say the same for myself. In fact, I'm the total opposite. My wrestling skills are actually better than my microphone skills. Alright, Shawnee boy? Sean. Oh, Sean. Sean, you want to talk about me being a has-been? Is that what you want to talk about? Right, me being a has-been? Sean, it wasn't that long ago. Alright? It wasn't that long ago since Jason Cross wiped his ass clean with you. You remember that, don't you, little punk? Huh? Wiped his ass clean. And you haven't been the same since. Sean, you think about it when you wake up in the morning. You think about it when you go to sleep. I know it hurts, Sean. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Sean, you've always been the type of person to put people down and never get over things. Right? Back in the day, I remember Team Sation, right? You remember that, Sean, me and you? Team Sation? I've always been a little higher, and you've always been a little lower. And you always tried to get to the top, Sean. And anytime somebody got a little further than you, you made sure you stepped on them and you kept them down. You had every title that you've ever won handed to you. Never fought for it, never really had a challenge, Sean. Every time you felt that you deserved something as the owner of WFA, you simply just said something and the title was given to you. You want to talk about Sean the Concept Sation? Let me tell you something, Sean. There's many, and I mean many, great concepts in life. I mean, there's a concept of, rocket science. There's a concept of, neurons and all these complex things in life. All right? You're not too concept. When I think of Sean, I don't think the concept. I think simple. Right? So from now on, to me, you're not going to be known as Sean the Concept Station. From now on, you're just simple Sean. Right? You're 1 + 1, buddy. I'm 2 × 4. You got that, you son of a bitch? 2 × 4. Talking about your little title defenses, calling me out for 5 years. I've been here, Sean. Where you been? Where you been? You've been out there in Shit Island. Alright? If you wanted to get me, get your license to come drive here and come and get me. You can't even do that. You know why, Sean? Because you're too simple. You can't even pass the damn test. Sean Sation. That's what I think of Sean Sation, right? That's what I think of him. And you want to talk about me running away for the last 5 years? Sean, last time I saw you, right, you tried to end my career and end my title shot against Sinister at WrestleFest 2 with the Sean, and I still prevailed and came out as the youngest WFA champion in history. Right, what have you done lately? Nothing. Every couple of months, Sean, you come out with a new video, right? You come out with a new documentary or some sort of promo, angle or attack, verbal attack on an old WFA wrestler. You're trying to get under their skin, Sean. You're trying to bury them. You're trying to make yourself feel better. Right? This is Crazy Fist you're talking to. And I saw your little child molesting video you try to portray on me. I saw that. It ain't gonna work, Sean. Get over it. Alright? Jason Cross wiped his ass clean with you. Alright? And he didn't have to do it with steroids, with the biceps, with the triceps, the deltoids, the trapezius, any kind of muscle. He did it with the biggest muscle in the human body, Sean. Something you wouldn't know about. The brain. I know. Simple Sean, I know. Don't worry about it, Sean. It's okay. Oh, one more thing. Bring that camera a little closer, please. I want this specifically to the cameraman behind the footage of Sean Sation's little, propaganda. Right? Because I know he can't do all the talking by himself. So Sean Station, cameraman, this is for you. I got more hair on my balls that you got in your head. So before you talk some shit, grow some. Alright? Oh. I mean, what are we here for? On that note, Sean, I reject your challenge. Because you're not worthy of one. Philadelphia, the birthplace of freedom. Where is my boy Crazy Fist? My boy. So, Crazy Fist believes that, he's gonna get away with murder with the real Brooklyn heavyweight champion. So, obviously, I doubt that. If he wants to reject my challenge, I'm gonna bring the heat to him. Call my agent. Yeah, I'm here. So, I'm gonna do this, alright? I'm gonna take care of business. Alright. Yeah, my people got my back. Alright, so, I think this is the address. One something Philly scum. Let's see. Oh, look who it is. It's my brother, Crazy Fist. Jimmy, he's so brave. He rejected my challenge. Who the hell do you think he is, Mr. Hollywood? Look at his fancy house. Makes me sick. Crazy Fist, he's been ditching my call for 5 years. 5 long years. I went through everything. I fought through all the challenges I had up against me, and I destroyed them all. But there's one man that's been getting on my, just hasn't been leaving my mind ever since back in 06 and late 09. After I destroyed the new WFA, and took care of their asses and showed them that I am the real Brooklyn heavyweight champion of the world, I said, I can't end it on this note. I will not rest until Crazy Fist accepts my challenge. This match is going to happen one way or another, and I'm going to prove that right now by paying a little visit to Crazy Fist. Rather nice home. How you doing, pal? Get him. You think this is game? You think this is a joke? Come on, big man. Get up. My challenge? Huh? This is my challenge? You're dead, you piece of shit. You hear me? You're dead. There you go, pal. It's over when I say it's over. You and me, pal. Answer my call.
Anger. One man feels used by the system and has unleashed his wrath without prejudice. Betrayal. One man, victimized by heinous acts, has suffered a more profound pain, the loss of a friend. Vengeance. When good friends become better enemies, passionate hate rage with absolute abandon. No holds barred. When it's over, only their hatred will survive.
You're dead, you piece of shit. You hear me? You're dead.
One way or another, this match is gonna happen.